If you want to pursue your postgraduate degree in Australia with scholarships, then this is the perfect opportunity for you. Because Monash University in Australia is offering different types of scholarships to international students who wants to come to Australia to study for master's or PhD programs. This scholarship is going to cover your full tuition, your living expenses, and a relocation allowance. So if this is something you're interested in, then stick around and watch this video to the end. Hi, hello, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm Explore Winnie, and on this channel I talk about everything travel and relocation. I want to welcome all my returning subscribers. If you are new to this channel, you are also welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and please, if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my channel, okay? Thank you so much as you do that. Now, the first scholarship is the Monash Jubilee PhD Scholarship. And to be eligible for this scholarship, you have to be either a domestic student or an international student, all right? This scholarship will cover your living expenses, your research allowance, and relocation allowance, all right? For your living allowance or stipend, you click on this, okay, to see that. You can click here to see the living allowance, all right? You scroll down. The stipend is for 36,063 Australian dollars annually for the full duration of your program. A relocation allowance of 1,000 Australian dollars if you're coming from within Australia, or $2,000 if you're coming from overseas for international students. All right. You come here to see information on the eligibility criteria. You must have submitted your scholarship application in the current year. You click here to see the selection process requirements. For academic entry requirements, you need your bachelor's degree certificate and transcript. And if you're coming for your PhD program, you need your bachelor's degree certificate and transcript, and also your master's degree certificate and transcript. All right. And you also need a relevant professional experience. And for the English language requirements, you click here to see that, all right? You scroll down and click here to see the approved English language test, okay? But if your language of instruction was in the English language, then you don't need to provide the language test. In this case, you have to provide a letter from your school stating that courses were taught and assessed entirely in English. And these are the list of Monash University approved English language countries. So if you're from any of these countries listed here, then you don't need to provide an English language test, all right? Nigeria, New Zealand, Ghana, Guyana, Jamaica, Kenya, Kiribati, Lesotho. Please pardon my pronunciation. Zimbabwe, Zambia, United States of America, United Kingdom. There's a whole lot here. Belize, Botswana, Cook Islands, Canada, Federal States of Micronesia, Dominica, Barbados, Bahamas, Australia, Antigua and Barbuda, Malawi, Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Namibia, Swaziland, Tanzania, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Solomon Islands, Singapore, Sierra Leone, Republic of Ireland, the Gambia, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Uganda, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, and a whole lot, all right? So you will come and check for your country if you were exempted. But if your country is not among this list, you come down here and check if your university is among this list, World Higher Education Database, all right? If you successfully completed a course of tertiary studies in any higher education institution for which English is the only language of instruction as confirmed on this database, then you are exempted, all right? But if you don't meet any of these exemption requirements, you come down here and see the list of accepted English language tests, all right? They accept Ielts, TOEFL, Pearson Test of English, and C1 Advanced English Test, all right? This scholarship will cover you for the full duration of your program, and all fields of study available at Monash University are eligible for this scholarship. The next scholarship is the Research Training Program, RTP stipend. And this scholarship is both for international and domestic students, all right? This particular scholarship will also cover your living allowances and your relocation allowance if you're eligible. And there are also a number of tuition scholarships. You apply for this scholarship at the time when you are applying for your field of study or your course at Monash University. So you don't need a separate application for this scholarship, all right? You apply at the same time you're applying for your admission. The closing date for this scholarship for international students is on the 31st of August 2025 for round 3, okay? As you can see here, round 1 for international students has already closed. So you can apply for round 3, which is closing on the 31st of August. For the required documents, you'll be needing your curriculum vitae, your official academic transcript, degree certificates, proof of citizenship. You will need your research proposal and your invitation to apply. Alright? Before you apply for this scholarship or admission at Monash University, you must have contacted a supervisor at Monash University, and that supervisor must have agreed to supervise you. So you submit your invitation to apply from your research supervisor. Alright? And they also have the Monash Graduate Scholarship offered to both international and domestic students. The documents to apply, the admission criteria and deadline is the same as I have mentioned previously. Alright? For the courses available, you click on courses and you scroll down to see the fields of study available. They have accounting and finance, architecture, arts, languages and humanities, business and leadership, computer science, economics, engineering, environment and sustainability, fine art and design, health, information technology, law, media and communication, medicine, music and performing arts, nursing, pharmacy and pharmaceutical sciences, politics, philosophy and international relations, psychology, science, and teaching and education. So you click on each of these depending on your faculty to see the courses available. Alright? They also have undergraduate degrees in case you are coming for your undergraduate programs. Okay? Alright, so when you have done all of your research and you're ready with your application, you come to this portal. Alright? Applications for admission and scholarship or scholarship only for international applicants applying to Monash University Australia are also submitted through this portal. So you click here to submit your application. Alright? When it brings you here, you scroll down and click on create a new account. When it brings you here, you fill in your first name, your last name, you fill in your email address, you click on I'm not a robot and you tick each of these boxes. Alright, it's for security checks. You still do the same thing here and click on next. Still do the same thing here, right? Click on next. Still do the same thing. Next, do same thing here. Okay, click on verify. After you have verified that you're not a robot, you click on sign up. Alright, and when that is done, they will send you an email with further instructions. So you go to your email and access that. Alright, when you come to your email, you scroll down and click on finalize account setup. You fill in your new password. Alright, you can either choose your own or use this one that has been provided for you here. Alright, and you click on set password. Alright, your password has been set and you click on this to fill in your password. You choose this I'm not a robot, you click on that. Alright, just complete the security checks and then you click on next. Okay, when you're done with your security check, you click on login. When it brings you here, you select your country and fill in your phone number to register your phone number. Okay, without this phone number you cannot log in. Alright, when you have provided that information, you click on register MFA. When you click on that, they will send you a verification code. You fill in that verification code here. Okay, if you didn't receive the code, you can click on resend code. Alright, when you're done filling the code, you click on confirm code. So this is the application portal for Monash University. You choose your title from here. If you already have your names here, you click here to fill in your preferred first name if it's different from this one's here. You select your birth date from here. You choose your country of birth. You click on this drop down menu to do that. Alright, then you select your gender from this drop down menu and you select your pronouns from here as well. Okay, you scroll down to see the contact information. You fill everything up, your home phone number. If it's different from this, you fill it here. You select your country from here. Alright, and you click here to search for your address. If you cannot find it, you tick this box. Alright, before you can check this box, you must have selected your country from here. Okay, you scroll down to fill in other personal details. You answer each of these questions. You choose yes or no. All right, depending on what your answer is. Okay. When you're done with all of that, you click on save and continue. It doesn't matter the year in which you're applying, this application process can still guide you. All right. So if you've changed your name before, this is what it looks like. Okay. You're going to provide your previous name here. All right. And you click on save and continue. When it brings you here, you click on start application. All right. You select your study location, select the program you're coming for, graduate research. All right, you click on this and you select the type of application, admission and scholarship. Have you received an invitation to apply for scholarship or candidature? Of course, yes. All right, you click on that. This is the summary of the information you have provided. You click on continue application. All right. Okay, when you come to this page, you will see this privacy declaration. You will read it up, right, and click on continue. You scroll down here and fill in your personal details. You choose your title from here, all right? And you scroll down to see other information that you can fill up in case there's something that you haven't filled in. You fill it up here. You scroll down to select your citizenship. You click on other nationality, all right? You scroll down and select your country of citizenship and you read up on this access and equity. When you're done with this page, you click on save and continue. Okay. You come to this application details. You select the scholarship round that you're coming for, which is this. You select your proposed commencement dates. You scroll down and fill in your admission details, your faculty, academic units, your course, the campus you're coming to, attendance type. Is it full-time or part-time? Attendance mode. You scroll down. If you have previously applied for admission to a research degree or scholarship at Monash University, you click on no. All right. When you are done filling all of these details, you click on save and continue to move to the next stage. All right. You've seen what this application looks like. I won't be taking each of these steps one by one so that this video won't be too long. All right. The next in this application is for you to select your research program. You upload your English proficiency, upload your qualifications, and if you've received any awards, prizes, or scholarship, you fill that here, all right? You fill in your employment and research experience and upload any necessary documents. And if you are submitting your application through an agent, then that agent will fill up his or her information here, all right? You upload your additional supporting information here. In the referees section, you fill in the details of all your referees. In the document section, you upload all of your documents, your CV, your degree certificates, your transcripts, your curriculum vitae. You validate your application and click on the submit button. All right. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section and I will definitely reply. All right. This is it for this video. If this video added any value to you, which I'm sure it did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All right. You can also go through my channel. There are lots of other scholarship opportunities which I have uploaded because there may be one or two that may still favor you. Okay. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.